Today, we're going to show you how to set up the Ring Battery Doorbell, which we've got right here. This is the latest version of the Ring Battery Doorbell as of 2025, and you can see it's a little bit thinner than previous generations. In order to set this up, this is a completely battery-powered Ring Doorbell. You don't even have to have an existing doorbell or any wiring because it will just run on its battery. So let's get started setting this up, and then we're going to install it on the wall that we're going to put it on. The first thing that you need to do is download the Ring app and set up a username and password and log in. So we're going to do that right now. The other thing that you should do is plug in your Ring doorbell and start charging it up so that it's ready to go when you're ready to set it up. So do that now, and we're going to open up the Ring app. Here's the Ring app. Just log in with your username and password, or set up an account if you don't already have one. We're going to do that now. Here we are in the Ring app, and you can see I have a whole bunch of devices that have low battery or offline because I test a lot of these different Ring doorbells. In order to set this up, what we're going to do is click in the upper left-hand corner on this menu button here, and then you get options for devices. We're going to click on Set up a device right here. Now it's going to make us choose what we're setting up. We're setting up a doorbell, so make that selection right here. Scan the QR code on your Ring product. On the back of this Ring Battery Doorbell, there is a QR code. You can scan that right now, and that's why I recommend setting this up before you install it on the actual mounting plate that's going to go on the wall, because you'll have easy access to that QR code if you need it. So click I'm ready to scan. Now we're going to take this and scan the QR code. Once we scan the QR code, this is what pops up. It says, where would you like to set up your Ring doorbell? You can add a new location, or we're going to select a location we already have in here, and we're going to click continue. Give your Ring doorbell a name. We're just going to call this one front door. Charge your video doorbell, connect to a USB power source, and cable. Once it's fully lit, it's charged, and we can continue. Now, I already charged this. It took probably about an hour to get this all charged up. So if you need to charge your Ring Battery Doorbell, do that now. I just plugged in the Ring Battery Doorbell with the provided cable, which we've got right here. And you can see that the light is fully lit up and ready to go. And you just plug that in the battery cable on the back of this device because the battery is built in. It's not removable. Previous generations of the Ring Battery Doorbell had a removable battery. This one does not. But now that we can see that light is lit up, that means we're ready to go to the next step, and we're just going to click continue. Remove the mounting bracket if it's attached. This is that mounting bracket. In the box, it comes separate, but if it is attached, it's very easy to undo it. You just take this little tool that they've got right here, and you would slide it in this little groove on the back, and then you're going to be able to take this off of the back of the Ring Battery Doorbell. So we're going to click continue. Next, grab your Wi-Fi password. You'll need it to sign into your Wi-Fi network. Click I've got my password. Get close to your Ring doorbell. Stay within its field of view during the setup till it's over. Helps to stay connected to your mobile device. This may take a few minutes. Click I'm near the device. Press and release the button on the back of your Ring doorbell. There's a setup mode, and we're going to need to press that button. So I'm just going to reach around to the back here. I can feel that button, and I'm going to release it, and that should make this start to change to a different color. There we go. Once I press that button, the light is now spinning white. I'm going to click on the light is spinning white. Connecting to your Ring doorbell. Make sure that you've got your Wi-Fi.
Now connected to the Ring app.
Make sure that you've got your Wi-Fi turned on throughout this process, and that's going to make it so you're able to connect to the Wi-Fi network you're going to connect the Ring Battery Doorbell to and the device itself. Here, you can select the network that you're going to connect to. You can click Show All Networks, or if you've already got one saved, just make the selection for the one that's there.
Connecting to Wi-Fi. Just a moment.
Success! Your Ring doorbell is now set up and ready to protect you. Click Continue. Just a few steps left to get the best from your Ring device.
Setup successful.
Follow along to get familiar with its features. We're going to click continue. Let's install your Ring doorbell. So we're going to do that with this piece right here. But we're going to click the I've already installed it and then come back to that. It says, do you want to turn on the Ring Alexa skill? We're going to skip that for right now. You can invite users. We're going to skip that for now. And then you can connect a chime. So if you actually wanted to wire this up, you can, but we're going to skip that for now. And we're going to have another video that shows you how to hardwire this device if you wanted to do that. But we're going to click skip for now. Let's make motion work for you. We're going to skip that now. And then we're going to click continue. It says search party lets your outdoor Ring cameras help neighbors in your area by automatically finding relevant videos with lost pets. We're just going to click continue. Refine your settings at any time. We're going to click on done. And let's see if this pops up and see where we get this. So this one is called the front door. Let's see if that device will show up here in a minute. Oh, it says it's installing an update. So it's this one right here. We're going to let it install that update. And then we're going to show how it works and mount it on the wall so that we're ready to use this device. While we're waiting for the update to complete on the Ring Battery Doorbell, we're going to take the mounting plate and install it on the wall where we want to put this. So what's nice about the Ring Battery Doorbell is that it does not require any kind of wiring, but if you've got it, that's great. So you can see there's 4 holes here. You've got 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. You can tell which way this goes because this orange piece should be facing down. That's how you connect and disconnect the doorbell. So for my install, I'm actually just going to put 2 of these screws in, or maybe even 1, just because I've got a whole bunch of holes in my wall already and I don't want to put more in there. So I'm just going to take this mounting plate and screw in this screw right here, and then we'll put maybe 1 more in, but you should put all 4 in. I'm just doing this as a temporary installation to show you the video. Now that we've got the mounting plate screwed in place, we can take our Ring Battery Doorbell and put it onto the mounting bracket. So you can see there's 2 pieces here and 1 down here that it latches on. So you're just going to kind of put this in place, and then you're going to press at the bottom of the device. You'll hear a click, and then that thing is secure. And this looks really nice and clean. It's got a clean installation. Now, for whatever reason, if you need to take this off, you're just going to take the little orange plastic piece they give you, or you could use a very small flathead screwdriver, and you're going to put it in this, there's a little cavity right here, and you put it in and you just press in, and that's going to allow you to remove the Ring doorbell. So we're going to put it back on. You want to have those top tabs engaged, and then you're just going to press on the bottom until you hear a click, and then that device is now secure. So let's go back to the app and show you what you can do with the Ring Battery Doorbell while we've got this installed. So now we're back in the app, and I'm just going to click on the doorbell right here. It's this one that says front door. So I'm going to click on this, and that is our Ring doorbell. And then if we click right here, it will go live and show you what's going on. So you can see me right here and everything that is going on the doorbell. The response time is very good. And then what's surprising about this is that it actually has a very wide angle and field of view. You can turn on the microphone, you can turn on the sound. I've got both those muted because you wouldn't want to hear the feedback while we've got this recording. But if you want to stop the live, all you're going to do is click right here, and that will stop it. And then that video will be processing, and you can view that video. And you can see we've got 1 or 2 videos already in here. And then you could go through and scroll through all these different videos. But I'm going to go back to the live view once again here and just show you a couple other features. So you can make it full size. If you wanted to end it, you can click right there. You can rate the experience. We're not going to do that right now. We'll go back to the live view here, and you can then change it from vertical to horizontal if you wanted. So kind of cool that you can do that right there. You can also do these quick replies here. Let's see if we can do one of them. Halloween replies, leave a message, all kinds of stuff. Let's just do, we'll be right there.
We'll be right there.
So kind of cool that it can do that. And you can see if you really want to zoom in and see what's going on, you can do that. There's some skis we got right there. You can see everything with that. And yeah, there you go. Some ski stuff, but it does have pretty good zoom, and for battery powered camera, actually pretty good. So let's X out of this, and we're going to X out of the live altogether. And now we're going to click on the settings. So this is the control center for pretty much everything that you want to be able to do with this device. You can click on ring alerts. You can have those on or off. You can click on or off motion detection. You can have motion alerts, and then you click here. That just takes you back to your live view. We don't need that right now. Your event history, it lets you go through those events that we showed you earlier. You can connect other accessories to this. So you can see you have all these different things, Ring Chime Pro, plug-in adapter, intercom kit. If I was getting this, I would probably get the Ring Chime Pro just because you could plug that in somewhere, and then you're going to be able to use that to as a doorbell chime. You don't even need to wire this doorbell up. So that's nice with the battery powered one, that they give the option to use that chime that is just plug in wherever you want. And then you don't have to do any wiring, but you certainly could wire this up to a chime if you wanted to. But it's much easier if you don't have any existing wiring to go that route. Here you've got your mode settings. You can have armed, disarmed, and away. And then you can enable these different ones. It tells you what you can do. You can have it chirp on or off while it's in those modes. You can set the home mode, all these different sensors, entry delay, quick exit, all kinds of stuff. And this also works in conjunction if you've got a Ring security system. You can have different linked devices. You can have the alert snooze if you want to have, let's say you have a party or something. You could just snooze the alerts so that they're not popping up every time someone comes to the door. You can look at the linked chimes you have. You can see your device health. Power settings is going to tell you your battery power. So I plugged this in and charged it up for about an hour, and I got to 84%. So that's not very bad. And then you can choose different kinds of frequencies for recording so that you don't have to charge this. It says, tired of charging batteries, go solar and enjoy continuous charging from direct sunlight with the Ring charger. That's cool that they have that availability. You've got smart responses in here in terms of device settings. You can choose all these different things. I would say the most important settings here, though, are going to be your video settings. I do like the color night vision. No reason to not have that other than it uses a little bit more battery. And then we're going to tap the camera preview for live view. So we're going to do that one as well. It will reduce the battery life, no problem. Let's see how it goes for a while before we turn that off. But these are just features that I would typically turn on if I wasn't worried about battery life. So worth checking those out and trying to do that. In terms of notification settings and snapshot, you can go in here. You can choose how often you want to snapshot. That will have a big impact on this. So you don't have to have that. I'm actually probably going to turn that off. I don't need to have a leave. There we go. If we want to do the snapshot capture, we got to click save, and then we can leave that. But I don't need a snapshot. I just want video recorded when something happens. So that's all that's really important to me. You've got your privacy settings, and then you can also store your video locally on your Alarm Pro, so not just in the cloud. Kind of cool. And then you can change your in-home chime settings, but all kinds of different stuff here that you can choose and what you want to use these for. So just play around with that, and you're going to have a lot of fun with this, as well as it's a great tool for making sure that you've got your home protected. But overall, this has HD video. It's got day and night vision. I'm actually kind of surprised at how wide angle the lens is on this. So it's going to definitely capture everything at the front door. And then it does a good job capturing both high and low. So this right here is almost directly above this, and it's capturing that even there. So it's going to get a good frame in the video. I would probably mount this at about 42 to 48 inches if I wanted to make sure I got someone's face every time. I think you're going to be able to do that even if they're right at your door. So that is how you install the Ring Battery Doorbell. Hope you enjoy, and we'll see you next time.